All right. We are in another episode, one of our mini trainings, Submodalities, Reprogramming the Code of Experience. And again, remember, we're going to do this under 10 minutes, so be sure to follow, like, share, all that fun stuff. And very important, if you're just coming across this, maybe on YouTube, wherever, hit that subscribe button. So again, I'm Wayne Sutton with LifeCoachLifestyle.com. And I want to, Jen, just share with you from this lesson. So I'm going to jump in because when we talk about submodalities, what we're doing here is we're going deep into, like I said, reprogramming the code of experience. It is definitely a different level. Okay, so let's just leave it at that. So it is the settings on your mind's control panel. Just imagine with me for a moment that your brain has a control panel. And you've got settings that you can move up and down. How you feel things, how beliefs are held, how habits stick or disappear. So submodalities are the fine details. Now we talked earlier about visual, auditory, kinesthetic. Visual is how you process mainly through what you see. Auditory is what you hear, kinesthetic is how you feel. Body, intensity, movement, temperature. A scary moment, let's take a scary moment. It may feel close, big, and loud. But a calm one may feel distant, dim, and quiet. You change the code and you change the feeling. Okay? So understand this. Submodalities control the intensity of emotion. That's why some memories feel real. Some memories you hold on to. I can think of great memories. I can think of bad memories. Make sense? And there's some things that people say, remember this? And I'm like, I have no clue. I don't remember it. Because it didn't have any intensity to it. I've given this an example. I'm in my 50s, so I do remember when 9/11 happened. I remember, but it was such intensity of an emotion. I remember who I was with, what we were listening to on the radio, the phone call I got, the truck stop we pulled in, the quietness in the news. I remember all of that. And so they influence us. Here's the thing. Big, bright goals will influence motivation where small, gray goals really don't. So if you change how a memory is coded, you change its emotional impact. So number one, what we want to do is ask the client to think of a situation. So we want to identify the experience. Think of a situation and ask, hey, where did you notice that in your mind? Did you see it? Did you hear it? Did you feel it? How did that work? And then visual is the picture. We identify, then we want to elicit the structure of the submodality. So gotcha. So I take 9/11 for me. Is the picture moving or still? It's moving. We're driving down Interstate 85 near Greensboro, North Carolina. It's right here. It's near. It's almost like I'm in it. I was in the back seat of a Nissan Pathfinder. I can still see everybody. I'm there. Is the voice loud or soft? Well, the voice that called me and told me, hey, you need to turn on the news. And then I told them, and we turned it on. Where do I feel it? The intensity of it. The intensity of it is right here for me. It's in my heart. I remember it. Part of my head. And it was like, what's going on? Are we being attacked? Are we in war? What happened here? So I can make a shift. Now I keep the image as it is. It's a memory, right? I want to always remember, and that's kind of the cliche. Always remember what. But if I want to, maybe it was disturbing, maybe it's traumatic. But then I can take that same picture and I can push it away. I can literally push it. Like in my mind's eye, push it away, make it smaller, make it dimmer, make it hard to see, make it fuzzy. I can change the voice from one of panic to one of almost like a cartoon. I can move it from my chest to shoulder to a different part to decrease intensity. And you may be thinking, Wayne, you're just doing this in your mind. Absolutely, because that's where it all takes place. And if I take that same picture and I push it out there, then I don't really feel the same about it. It doesn't have the same attraction to me. No, think about something that's positive. Let's think about something that's positive. I can literally now think of after that, when the churches were full, people were donating blood. Every car you saw had an American flag on it. I can see the flag. I can hear the flags popping in the wind. I can walk into in church and see a church full of people all worshiping God and seeking. Yes, it was short-lived, but I can take that experience. I can see the red, white, and blue of the flag, visual. I can hear the popping of it as it rides down the wind in the auditory. I can see, George Bush standing on top of the rubble and giving his speech. I can hear it. I can hear people saying, "We are one." I can make that bigger. And there's a motivation boost. How do you make it bigger, brighter, closer in the mind's eye? So we want to push traumatic memories further away. Change the color. So when they close their eyes, imagine seeing it. And okay, but now let's push it away. It's been black and white. You can hardly understand what's saying. It sounds fuzzy. Okay, that's phobia relief. We'll get into more of that in one-on-one coaching. So I just want you to understand, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic have a massive power when it comes to this. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to think of a mildly, we're not going to do nothing massive because we're doing this through video, not one-on-one, but a mildly unpleasant memory. And as you have that, think of it. I want you to notice the submodality. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Then push it away. Make it tiny. Make it black and white. Make it further. And then notice the emotional change. Then have a peer or have a coaching client describe a positive memory. Make it bigger, brighter, closer than ever. Observe their state shift and observe their physiology. And then journal this. Every day record how you code different experiences. How do you code your goals, worries, successes? See, submodalities are the code of your inner world. When you learn to shift that code, you help your clients change how they experience life itself. Now, hopefully this was helpful. Go back and watch it again, and yet again, go to lifecoachlifestyle.com, pick up the book, and discover how we may be able to help you in that. And then, of course, next week we're going to go into timeline techniques. We've kind of talked about it before. I'm going a little bit advanced. Using submodalities of time to heal the past and create compelling futures. Okay? So I look forward to seeing you there next week. And again, go to lifecoachlifestyle.com. Get started with us. And I look forward to being able to help you